Okay, we have our recording going. Yay. A momentous moment when Pastor Dave is not only back at the keyboard, but he'll be preaching today. Yay. Yay.
Give it a shot, yeah.
You want to open with a prayer?
No, I want to open up the microphone.
Oh, the microphone is pretty loud. If you want to make it louder, I don't know. It's mostly me not being right in front of it then. So increasing the volume is opening it up. There, oh, there it goes. Now it's off. There we go. Now it's back on. So we don't usually do our technical stuff on the
Back
camera.
up now.
So we don't usually do our technical stuff, right? No, right about here. We don't usually do our technical stuff
I had to
on
use the
the
other cup
recording.
too, but that's okay.
But this way, people watching, you can see the challenges that we have ahead of us, right?
We'll just go ahead and do it.
Okay, so rather than singing the doxology, we're going to just go ahead and do number 558, Beneath the Cross of Jesus. And if you'd like to stand, you may. This seems really loud. It is loud. All right? Okay. Beneath the cross of Jesus, I fain would take my stand. The shadow of the mighty rock within a weary land, a home within the wilderness, a rest upon the way. From the burning of the noontide heat and the burden of the day, upon the cross of Jesus, mine eye at times can see the very dying form of one who suffered there for me, and from my smitten heart with tears to wonders I confess the wonders of redeeming love and my unworthiness. I take across the shadow for my abiding place. I press no other sunshine than the sunshine of His face. Content to let the world go by, to know no gain nor loss. My sinful self, my only shame, my glory, all the cross. This is going to be way too loud for you. Absolutely way too loud
Yes,
for you.
because it was shrieking.
Doesn't matter. Sit down.
We're getting feedback. You have to talk like way back here.
Here we are. Good. Have a seat. I'm going to try this with a whole spell and see how I'll do. So I had to go ahead and do this with big cups anyway. So they're this goofy. Hi. How you doing?
It's way too loud.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes. We're gonna blast the sound.
I want a blast. I don't care.
We don't want blast.
Oh, okay.
I can blast.
You're not going to want this one either. I've been told I've had to go back a number of platters
Yeah, ain't that just?
and start with other platters because I start ahead too soon. So I'm like, okay. And that's what dysplasia is, and I suppose I have to work that out. So.
Aphasia.
Aphasia, excuse me, yeah. I have both, so. Working with both is kind of difficult. But Aphasia is one thing, and dysprasia is another. Dysprasia is starting ahead of everybody else, where everybody else isn't quite caught up, I gather. I'm like, I don't know that I really need that. They go, well, you have aphasia, so you might. So there's no way I can win. So I'm going to have to do this from the word go. So we'll give that a shot. I don't know how well it's going to work out. We'll see. Because I'm thinking, I don't know that my people need the first couple of platters first.
You have
get
to set the
started.
stage. Remember
Kathy's like at the first or second stage, and I'm like, okay.
Remember Rod Serling, set the stage.
Remember Rod Serling then. Tell
Imagine
the story.
that
Well, he didn't always either.
he set the stage.
No, he didn't.
She's going, Rod Serling, who?
Twilight Zone. Set the
Oh, the what? Yeah. No.
Back in the.
Amy's going, who?
No, I bet you're all old enough, we know.
All over the place. Yeah. So,
Maybe
anyway, okay, communion. We're going to be doing communion, and what does that involve, and why are we doing it? And I'm like, I don't know, 2 or 3 plates ahead. But where are you guys? Let's find out. Where are you guys? I don't know is the answer, right? Yeah. Where are you guys? Let's go from there.
Regarding communion,
Well, I already know where I'm at. Where are you?
But you're the speaker.
I don't care. Where are you guys? I'm the teacher. There ain't no speaker here.
Then your question needs to be more specific, because I don't understand.
Okay, so what's the first question?
Regarding communion, what do we think that it means?
Yes.
that's what,
What are you expecting when you come?
right.
Is that the first or second or third?
Expecting to eat a piece of cracker and drink some grape juice and think about
Is it cracker and grape juice, really?
and think about
Why?
the Lord and His sacrifice for me.
That's the part, did you hear what he said?
That's where you should be at, right? Not necessarily what is in it, because that's going to change, right? Over time, that's going to change, irregardless of what it is. And yes, that's a word,
I'm surprised you used it.
right? Regardless is not a word, but irregardless is a word. At any rate, how are you gonna use that, and how are we going to go from what we're given? What 2 things are we normally given in the Last Supper?
The bread and the cup.
Some sort of bread.
Some sort of bread, some sort of cup.
Right, something.
Why just 2 things?
Because that's what Jesus did.
No. What did Jesus give us?
The body and
Yeah.
the blood.
Okay, great, right? And that's that. What else?
He gave us His whole self. Is basically what.
What did he say?
Do this in remembrance.
Yeah,
Do this in remembrance of me.
do this to remember me.
Ooh.
It's right on the front of our table.
Yeah, it's right in front of the table. What did he say though?
This is my body.
You've got at least 5 different things to take a look at. So if you're only looking at one, you already fail. Sorry. Take a look at 5. Oh no. Yeah, I'm afraid so. We have to take a look at the whole thing.
So part of the reason we're here is for you to guide us then.
Huh?
Part of the reason we are here
Yes.
is for you as the teacher to
Yes.
guide us, to help us know those steps.
Maybe not.
To help us recall those
Maybe
steps.
not. Yeah.
But maybe so.
In regard to the Last Supper, what was it called, the Last Supper, by the way?
When was it?
Probably after it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, never during. Never during. What was it supposed to be, by the way?
In my Bible, it's called the Lord's Supper.
Okay, why is that?
Somebody named it that at some point.
Yeah, it was never called that either.
It's a subheading.
It was Passover.
Oh, Kathy's going to her big Bible now. Well, it was a Passover meal. It was supposed to be that. Okay? What Passover meal are we looking at when we do that? When we take a look at what that was? Well, it wasn't the original, because that changed.
Why is it not the original?
Why is it not the original? Well, we had a number of jubilees happen. We had a number of other years happen. We had a number of other things going on at the exact same time. It was very, very unusual,
Oh, that particular year.
right? We had a couple of different celebrations, a couple of different engagements going on. So you had a couple of different meals going on at the same time. Why is that? Ask the Jewish calendar. I don't know. But we had that going on. The particularly screwy thing about the time that Jesus was doing this was that he was doing it at a period of years that were very unusual because of the calendar. Right? You had the last normal thing that happened was when Jesus showed up at about 12 years old to 11 years old to get the bar mitzvah taken care of, to get all that other stuff taken care of at the church, right? Are you guys on that plate yet or not? Is that later on?
When he stayed behind when his parents left? The one where he stayed behind when his parents left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Why didn't he get yelled at? Well, it was just kind of a little bit of an unusual situation there. I like to think that Jesus got yelled at, but of course I do. Right?
He sort of scolded him, said, "What are you doing? Why'd you do this? Don't you know I was about my father's business?"
Well, he said, I'm doing my dad's job. But did they know what he was talking about when he was 12? No.
No,
Yeah.
no, they had no.
Did he know what he was talking about when he was 12? No.
No.
So what was he saying? And everybody's going, I know.
They don't tell us what he was saying.
What my father God told me to tell you.
Yeah, they don't tell us what he was
And
saying.
we don't know what that means.
No.
And what business was that anyway?
We don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. We know he went to where? At that age of 12.
Jerusalem.
Well, he showed up at temple. Where else did he go?
He was in-
How long was he gone?
in
3 days
Jerusalem.
they were looking.
Huh?
3 days I think they had gone before they noticed he was gone.
Yeah, he was gone 3 days before they found out he was even gone. So it was like really home alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay was a real unique guy, that guy. He got yelled at.
At least for-
Did the scolding take? Not really. But that's Jay for you. So what are you gonna do? All the other kids got yelled at. They were like, Jay was unnormal. He was just strange. For anybody to follow him, that was strange to begin with. But they decided to at this Last Supper, well, not really Last Supper. It was not really last at all. What faith did they have when they were taking this bunch of meals together?
Very little.
No, the faith of Judaism.
Judaism. That was a major faith, but not the major faith. What was the major faith going on at that place at that time?
Roman gods.
What was it again?
The Roman gods.
The Roman gods. Thank you very much. We look back at this thing and we have Jesus all over the place, and he wasn't in anywhere near the amounts of places we like to think. Because the Roman gods took the place. Yes, it was a big bunch of Jews there. Not too much anywhere else. They were kind of moved around. and came back and kind of went back again and kind of came back again. And yeah, they were kind of all over the place. And what took their place? Rome did. Government did. City. That's the way it was. You had a bunch of religious people for sure. But they were a pain in the neck and they had to be dealt with, and that's why you had a governor. And who's the governor that we know of? Anyone?
Caesar? Herod?
Let's take a look at Pilate.
Pilate.
That was a big guy, yeah. He was kind of like a big. He had a lot of fans because he was kind of a war hero, really. And that was the problem. He wasn't such a good governor because he was too much of a good war hero. It'd be like taking Ulysses S. Grant and putting him in the middle of government. Oh, wait a minute, we did that. Okay. What do we know about this? What do we know about this Last Supper? This thing that we do, this thing that we remember.
Well, they were going to celebrate the Passover together with the man that they believed was the Messiah. The disciples believed he was the Messiah.
Some disciples did, yeah. Some disciples believed he was Messiah. A lot of others did not.
I'm talking about the 12.
No, there were more than 12.
But the 12 who were
12
there.
that were eating.
But the 12 that went there, they didn't believe that either. You have to remember
I
that.
disagree.
You can't. I'm sorry. Take a look at all 5 of the pictures. Who was there that we know did not think he was a disciple?
The Messiah?
Yeah, he was
Judas.
Judas, who may or may not have been there actually, although Jesus said he was. So I'm going to say, okay, he was. But if you look at the whole picture, Judas may not have been there. Or he left during a time and came back. Or some of them did, or not. So guess what? If we take a look at the entire picture of, quote unquote, the Last Supper, guess what we get?
Bits and pieces.
Nothing. We pretty much get nothing except that something took place. How new was this that took place? Oh my God, it was huge. It was massive. It basically boiled everything down to you and me. Anything else about the faith? Anything else about the Messiah, the disciples, whether you disagree or not, doesn't matter. What suddenly took place was a you and me thing that Jesus wanted remembered, that man wanted remembered. And that is so vitally important, and nobody knows it. What do you take communion for? What is it for? What does it mean to you? When you sit down and you get a cup of something and a, I don't know, cracker or whatever. Or sometimes it's in a, 2-for-1 cup. It's really nice. They have like a cup and a thing together, and it's very nice.
Okay.
I don't like it because it's too neat. But that's just me. What do you like about it? Nothing? Because you don't even bother to think about it
No.
when you take it.
There's a lot of different things going on.
Like what?
So, I think about my sin, whatever's been keeping me from the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
and whether that's sin or, I suppose it's a kind of sin one way or the other, it's keeping me from the Lord. And try to push that out of the way. I remember what He did for us, and be grateful for one thing, and then for another thing, want to follow in some manner, to try to repent.
Somewhat?
Yeah.
Some-
manner.
in
Some manner?
Yes. Listen to what he has to say, and turn from whatever it is that's in the way between me and him.
So primarily, what's in the way of you and him?
It depends on the week. I said it depends on the week.
Yeah, it depends on the week. Were you supposed to have it every week, every other week?
I don't
Doesn't
know that-
matter.
Yeah, it
No,
doesn't.
it doesn't.
He didn't say do this every day. He didn't say that. They did it every day for a while. They did it every week for a while. They still do it every week, some places for a while, and not other places. And sometimes they do it once a month, and other places they do it twice a year, and other places blah, 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 blah. Yes, go ahead.
When you said, what does it mean to you? I think of it as a time to pause and reflect. That, oh yes, that's right. Jesus did do this for us, and we should remember him all the time, not just then.
Who else? Just because I have to sit down, don't let you guys sit down.
Anybody else wanna tell what they do?
When you sit there doing it, what he said to do, what do you feel? What is your perspective?
A reaffirmation of commitments to body and soul.
You're in a group, right? You're taking place in you belong to a mass of people that are doing this as well, right? You're not by yourself. Or are you? When you're doing it. Are you doing it by yourself with a bunch of people,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. And that's where I'm at with it, pretty much. I feel, when I'm doing it, I feel it's he and I with a bunch of other people. Okay, so it's a big thing. But it really is a big thing. And it's really something that we're not supposed to just relegate to tradition.
Right.
And it's a big thing that we're not supposed to relegate to any one thing that we do. But we do it. And that's really sad. And kind of sick. Once a month, this is great. Well, every now and again, once a month, if I don't forget the grape juice or what have you, or the cups or, you know.
Uh-huh.
What else? The chips, whatever, the bread.
Matzah, we use
The
matzah.
Huh?
Matzah.
The matzah bread, yeah.
Yeah, the matzo cracker.
I mean, occasionally that's real, right? Because they did have that at one point in time. They had the bread that wasn't unleavened and it was more like a cracker, so that's cool. And there was this person that came up with this idea of new wine, although I think that's kind of nutty. New wine, old wine. I like that we just do grape juice because I'm kind of against wine anyway, being an alcoholic, but if I'm not an alcoholic, I'm okay with that. And if you have wine with it, that's fine, right? Or if you don't want to have wine with it, that's cool too. You can have apple juice, it doesn't matter.
Right,
That's the point.
right.
He wanted something that was there.
Yeah.
Jesus did, and he did that. If it was apple juice, he would have used that. If it was something else, he would have used that. It just happened to be wine. There's nothing special about the wine. It means his blood. It kind of looks like his blood, but it's wine. Big deal. Get over it. What does it mean
Right.
to you? What does it mean?
Him shedding his blood for our sins.
It's a substitute, it's symbolic, but apple juice could do it just as
Yes,
well.
it could. Anything,
Anything could.
yes.
Anything could. And that's the point. Guys, this is a substitute. This bull crap about wine and new wine is stupid. Shut up and drink it and remember it. What's this thing about unleavened bread or leavened bread? Shut up and eat it. If it's a Ritz cracker, just eat the bloody thing and remember what it's there for.
Yep.
Remember what it's supposed to symbolize, not what it is.
Right.
Yes?
I got nothing.
Oh, okay. You're doing the finger thing.
No, just.
Oh, the pen, okay.
Just playing with her pen.
Okay. Okay, 40 minutes. So far, so good. My legs are going a mile a minute. If I have to sit down, I beg your pardon. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Right now.
Yeah, now.
So I need to move this down a little. No. I need to move this up a little. Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
We can still see you on the camera.
Just as long as you don't fall down, we're happy about it.
Yes.
I haven't fallen yet. Well, since I got out of the hospital, I haven't fallen yet.
Praise the Lord.
So
Let's
yes,
keep it up.
that's really, really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to do better.
Yep.
I'm trying to get this done right. Trying to get it, well, all I'm supposed to do, get this done right. Primarily, though, get the thing done that he wants me to do. Primarily, though, he wants me to remember. Primarily, though, he wants me to remember it's me and him and a bunch of other people. But it's mostly me and him. He wants me to remember I'm not alone. If I have this thing that's in between he and I'll have time, if the preacher is halfway with it, I'll have the time in beforehand to get that out of the way, right? The preacher will ask, if you got something in between you and him, why don't you get it out of the way before you partake of this meal? All right? Did some people partake of it a wrong way? Yeah, they kind of did. They turned it into a party. They turned it into a, let's get drunk in the middle of the afternoon. That's kind of not what that was there for. Right? The whole idea of it was to have lunch with him, eat with him, talk with him, get stuff off your chest. And he could get stuff off his chest too. If you were of a sort that could hear it, he wanted to talk to you too. It wasn't just a one-way street. He wanted to have dinner with his friends. Right? That was it. But he wanted it really, really important. Including the friend that was going to betray him. Including the friend that was going to say, no, you're not real. Okay? Including the friend who was going to say, you're not the Messiah. Because I don't get you. Because you're weird. Okay?
It's true.
That's the man you've had supper with, who wanted to have supper with you. With you, of all people. Why you? Why not Donald Trump? Why not anybody else? No, just you. Plain old, simple, dumb you. Why?
Because he loves us. Because he loves us.
That's it. Yeah.
Period.
Because he loves you. Does he always like you? No. Do we always like each other? No. Do we disagree? Yes.
Yes.
Does that matter?
No.
No.
Cause you forgive each other and then go on.
Now, should we forgive each other? Yeah, we better. But you know what? We better do a whole lot better at that.
Yes.
And thus far, we ain't there yet.
We are the only human.
Thus far, we are really terrible at that.
Yes.
And we still have a lot of work to do on that to get us where he wants us. But he's saying in the prayer afterward, after this dinner, to God, his dad, this man is saying, I have who you've given me. And all of these people who are mine are yours. And if you give me any more, they will be ours too. And I will take care of them as you want me to. But they have something to do too. And that's to follow me. And they're going to need your help and the Comforter's help. Because what I can do is done. And that's what he said. That's what Jesus, the man, said. And that's why we have the Comforter. And that's why we have the Father. Because the man was done. And if you don't believe that, you're in a bunch of trouble. And if you walk out of here today believing that, you're still in a bunch of trouble. Because you're not giving due to whom it is due. You're expecting a little more than you think you should get. You've got some work to do. And that's okay. And that's kind of what the guy wanted to eat, wanted to tell you. We're working together. Stop frowning. Knock it off. You got the best job in town. And I'm telling you, this is going to be great. But yeah, it's going to take some work. And it's going to take some heart away and put some back in. And it's going to take some faults away and put some back in. And no, it's not all me. You've got a part too. And that is what the conversation is about. Why do you want to be remembered about this? Why do you want to do this thing to get remembered for? You want to do this thing to get remembered for because he asked you to. And that's that. That is why you do this. And that's in the Bible. All 5 versions come down to that. And you can pick and choose any particular kind of version you like. I like to do the one from Luke in the end. I don't like to do the one where Paul says something about you eat and drink and incur damnation upon you. I mean, that's later on. There was a lot of stuff that happened during this last meal. For one thing, you couldn't have this in between, or you couldn't have this with fruit that was given to other gods. Was that ever Jesus' idea? Ever? No. 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 Right. Was there any other ideas behind it?
No.
Nothing. Do this in remembrance of me. Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah. What does that mean? Whatever it means to you. Yeah, because there's no there's no scripture behind it. Sorry, there isn't. At least any that we have. And you'd think if that was that important, we'd probably get something, don't you?
Get the gospel.
Huh?
You get the gospel.
You get the story, yeah, but that's not the true story, is it? You get a lot of what's important, and you get a lot of what's not. And you eventually got to take that to him and say, I've heard this, what do you think? No, that's very important, he's going to say. And then he's going to say, this other thing, don't worry so much about that. And that's how he's going to do it. The Comforter's going to do it that way. God the Father's going to do it that way. When we sit down and we eat this, what does it mean to us? However many times we eat it. What does it mean to you and what you do? And how you go about going out there? Well, hopefully it's going to mean a lot. We'll see as we go to this meal. How did I do with the dispersion and all that stuff? Yeah? Did I explain okay? Did you get it? Did you get that all right? Well, Amy's going no, but she's looking at that book or card, whatever.
It was a very Socratic sermon.
Very Socratic sermon. Well, thank you. Yes. We're going to take some time, and we're going to look to our friend who asked us to remember this bit of a meal with him, a friend who is going away. I knew it was going to be very, very difficult. I knew what he was asking you was going to be a very difficult thing. And he wanted to give you all he could to make sure you did it right. So when we go to take that meal, let's take a look at it for what it really means. This is not something you just do in tradition, for tradition's sake. This is not something you do just because the church says to do it. That's the last reason you should do anything. You should do it because he wanted you to. Let's take some time, talk to him, see if he wants us to do it right now. If he would rather wait, let's do that. If you would rather we take it right now, let's do that. We don't owe anybody anything. This is ours and his. Let him carry the day and not you for a change. Take as much time as you like. Come on up, yeah. You have time? You need time? Any more? Anybody got their hands raised? All right.
So I don't usually record communion. Do you want me to?
No.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, have a good week, everybody.
Thank you for tuning in. See you later.